Hi all, how are you going? Welcome to another round of Rizky's Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. We are continuing with the February main monthly, and the last sign to be done is none other than Taurus. So Taurus, rising at moon and sun signs, this will be your February main monthly. So what are we doing? We're doing a Celtic cross with clarifiers if need be, and inspirational messages at the end, so stay tuned for that, okay? Also, if you've not done so already, definitely subscribe to the channel. We would love for you to join the group. Okay guys, so without further ado, I think that's pretty much all the notes that I need to put out there. So let's see what's coming in for February. For Taurus, rising at moon and suns of that sign. So I hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the beginning of 2021. It's been a big year already. So let's see what February has in store for Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, you currently, coming into February, going into this reading, you are feeling a 3 of Swords reversed. So this is talking about some distraction, confusion, disorder, error, mistake, or incompatibility, some anxiety, loss, or feeling a bit alienated by people around you at the moment. So we are feeling a little bit distracted, a little bit in our own heads at the moment. We are feeling a little bit confused. Maybe we are feeling like everything is a bit disordered, like not coming in as it should be. Maybe we feel like there's been a bit of incompatibility, or we've made a bit of a mistake here in our choices, in our thought process, thinking that something was one way when in fact it was a different way. So the 3 of Swords is really inverted. It really is talking about some incompatibility or anxiety, or feeling a little bit of a loss here, all due to our mental thoughts and the way we perceive things in our heads. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Crossing obstacles issues is none other than the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a experienced and a very successful leader. There's someone that has a person of character, very intelligent, very loyal as well. They're a very loyal person. They are very reliable. They use wise investment and ability to acquire money and possessions at a moment's notice. I really do call this the smart cookie card, because they really are able to pull things out of thin air, which wouldn't we all love that ability? So someone that's around you that could also have a real mathematical ability, or someone that's very, like I said, real smart cookie. They're very intelligent, they use their intellect, they're very smart, and they're able to acquire things at a moment's notice. They are very, very able to control things with very little help. Crowning, hanging above you, we have the 2 of Wands reversed. So this is talking about some sadness or some trouble, some restraint caused by others perhaps, or a loss of faith. So something that we were very passionate about, we had vision about, we wanted motion or progress through, we're losing passion with at the moment. We're feeling a bit saddened by it, we feel a bit troubled by it, we may be feeling a little bit restrained by others around us, not seeing our vision or seeing the way we want things to come in. Foundation root of reading is none other than the High Priestess, and she as well is inverted, upside down. So when the High Priestess is inverted, it's about ignorance, short-sightedness, selfishness, acceptance of superficial knowledge or improper judgments. So we are using some improper judgments here, not seeing things for the way they are, perhaps rosy-coloured glasses syndrome. It's also about a bit of ignorance and a bit of selfishness here. So really wanting things our way when we want it, not really taking into account other things or other people's opinions or other people's needs or other people's passions as well. It's all about your needs, your wants, yours. And we're not using our wisdom here. We're not using our intuition as well. It's all about I want, I need, I got to have it, and we're just going to bowl everyone over to get it kind of thing. Past energy leaving you now is the 2 of Cups. So this is a union. This is all about coming together of 2 individuals, meeting and coming into contract, basically. When we look at the 2 of Cups, we're looking at love or friendship beginning or renewed. It's about passion, it's about union, it's a kind of engagement, it's an understanding or cooperation, it's a partnership of sorts. It can also be marriage, but it's about 2 people coming together as a soul contract. Well, not a soul contract, but as a contract, saying yes, we're going to come together, and we're going to move forward as one, with one idealism, one mind, one energy kind of thing. Then future energy coming in, we have another big daddy. This big daddy has a wand though, so this is the King of Wands. So this is an honest and conscientious person who's very mature, wise, devoted. They're sympathetic, they're educated, and they're generally married. They have a real fatherly quality about them, and they don't have to be a man. It's just the qualities that they have about them. But most of all, they're very sympathetic, they're very devoted, they're very wise, and they are extremely mature. They really have a lot of vision, a lot of motion, a lot of progress in them. They're very conscientious, and they're very devoted. Advice from Spirit is none other than the Four of Cups. It is reversed. So this is talking about new possibilities and new relationships, new approaches to old problems, and new knowledge. So we're learning a lot in February. And some of the things that we were doing a certain way, we're going to get a new spin on them, a new take. This isn't just relationships, but this can be with people as well. New approaches to old issues, new knowledge, new possibilities. So new things. We like this. And whether it's an old thing, it's a new spin on it. Outsiders looking in. So outsiders looking in, what do they see when they look at you and at your situation? It's the Three of Wands. So they see someone that's got practical knowledge with a business acumen. It's about enterprise, someone that's good at negotiating. It's also about trade and commerce. So this card does reflect the time it takes from when a job is done to when payment is made. This individual has sent his product away over on the boat to be sold, and he's now waiting for the boat to come back with the monetary gains from that sale. So it's about that time it takes. So it's a bit of a patient energy. We must wait now for the payoff. So they see someone that's very patient, and that is waiting for the payoff for all the hard work that they've done. This is someone that's very practical. They have a lot of knowledge. They have a lot of business acumen, and they're very good at negotiations of trade or commerce. So it's someone that's very smart, that can really, has a razor tongue, that can really work their magic through trade. Hopes and fears, Page of Cups. So this is inclination, deviation, susceptibility, and temporary distraction. It could also be a seductor or a flatterer coming in and sort of messing up your shit a bit. Someone that's very distracting, someone that's very look at me, and you really can't avoid them. You might be very susceptible to this, or have a real inclination to have to look at them, because they really won't give you much of a chance to look anywhere else. Outcome, Nine of Wands. So this is saying the battles are ongoing. I often look at this as my Troy card, because it's like waiting for the enemy to just come and take it all any minute. Even though you're worn out from battles previously, you do stand there with the wand at the ready, because you don't really have much of a choice. You're defending everything that you have. Even though you are tired, even though you are exhausted, even though you don't necessarily want to have to deal with it, you're still standing there with the wand at the ready. It's about expectation of difficulties and changes, anticipation, hidden enemies, deception. It's about discipline and order, and a pause in between struggles. So we're having a bit of a breather at the moment until the next round comes in. That's the outcome. Underlying energy for the reading sign of Capricorn, it is the Devil reverse. So this is releasing from shackles, bondage, anything that is not for your highest of good. We are releasing all this shit right now. We're just going to get rid of it. We're not going to put up with it. We're not going to go with it. We are releasing from anything that's bonding us, that's shackling us, anything we're addicted to, bad decisions, bad inclinations, bad shit in general. It is also really talking about the fact that we are recognizing one's needs from another person and overcoming several handicaps as well. And it is the beginning of a spiritual awakening. So I do like that. So we're going to clarify some of the cards now and get some more in-depth answers. So I did use the Astrology Answers Master Tarot for the main. We're just going to use the light seers to clarify. So let's see. What are we clarifying? Well, let's clarify the Three of Swords, because it is your current energy, which is inverted or reversed. Three of Swords, which is about really getting rid of a lot of the bad things like mistakes, error, disorder, and distraction and alienation. And that's due to the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands reversed is, that's reversed, is about indecision, reluctancy, instability, or a gossiper or a bearer of bad tidings, a person who will break your heart with displeasure. So we are suffering some distraction and confusion, some incompatibility due to Page of Wands, which is because someone is gossiping or bearing of bad tidings, a person who will break your heart. So we're separating from someone that says they want to be there, but ultimately they just want to kick you in the teeth kind of thing. I'm going to skip a couple now. Now, the foundation of this reading, which was the High Priestess reversed. Let's go to that next. The High Priestess reversed. See what that's about. Because the Star reversed. So not using our wisdom, not using our intuition because we feel like we've had unfulfilled hope. We are losing hope. We've had unfulfillment here. When the Star is inverted or reversed, it is talking about disappointment, bad luck, lack of opportunity, some stubbornness as well, being very, very stubborn. Conclusion of an unsatisfactory business or social friendship. And as I said, that High Priestess reverse is talking about really feeling as if there has been some ignorance and short-sightedness here. Past energy is past, so we're not going to worry too much about that. And the Two of Cups is quite self-explanatory. Future energy is the King of Wands. So let's look at that, the King of Wands. Because of Eight of Cups. So the King of Wands is someone that's very devoted, someone that's very sympathetic, someone that is very honest and conscientious. And we've decided to, with the Eight of Cups, clarifying that, is saying that we are deciding to stick with it until we get full attainment, full success here. The Eight of Cups, when it's reversed, is efforts continued until full success is attained. It's about festivity and gaiety. So we're sticking with this individual. We know that this is a good thing. We know this person has good qualities, and we may have been given an option whether to stay or leave, and we've decided to stick with this until full success is obtained, regardless of how much it will cost us in the end. I'm going to skip a couple now and go to that outcome. So that Nine of Wands is because of King of Wands and Knight of Pentacles reversed. So remember how I said battles are ongoing, respite between battles, feeling as if the enemy could come through at any moment because of King of Wands reversed. So when the King of Wands is reversed, it's due to severity and somewhat excessive and exaggerated ideas, and it's very deliberate the way they're going about it. And that is also clarified by the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is about stagnation in Rita, a lack of determination or direction, narrow-mindedness, and idleness. So we're feeling like battles are ongoing due to the fact of severity in judgments here, and due to the fact that things have been very stagnant or idle. So battles are ongoing due to the fact that we are having severity in judgment, and that's leading to stagnation here. So it's a real bit of a mixed bag there for your outcome. So we need to keep things moving forward, even if the battles are ongoing. The Devil reversed. Let's hit that one now. Okay. That's due to the Four of Wands reversed and the Ace of Cups. So we're releasing from things that bonded us, that weren't good for us. We are de-shackling ourselves from these things due to the Four of Wands reversed, which is talking about, we've had a bit of loss of tranquility, unfulfilled romance or insecurity, and incomplete happiness. So we're releasing from bonds that we thought were once working for us because they're making us very unhappy or incomplete at the moment. And Ace of Cups as well. So the Ace of Cups reverse is talking about, because we need change here, because there's been instability, unrequited love, clouded joy, false heart, and inconsistencies. So we're releasing from something very, very bad because it unfulfilled us. It didn't make us happy. It didn't bring in the things that we wanted, and that's because we need change here. We need massive change. We just can't keep things going the way they've been going because it's just not working. It's just not working. So we're just deciding to change it up. Okay, so Island Time Wellness cards. Get additional messages now because we like additional messages. We do. Cool. Okay. Heart with key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. So there is definitely love here for you guys. It's definitely love. Oh, okay, and another one just jumped out. And what else do we have? Oh my God. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So some relationships are definitely falling at the wayside. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be from a loved one. A relationship could be a family member, it could be a sibling, it could also be a parent. It doesn't have to be love, okay? Because I'm seeing that there is love here for you. It's just that you are having some separation from other entities around that. Could even be if you are in a relationship with their family as well, okay, guys? So keep that in mind. February, Taurus. Sorry, I have one very loud twin in the background today. I've not seen these ones before. A new day. Let go of what was in order to make room for what's to come. It may be time to release a relationship that has run its course, or a job that has lost its luster, or a depleting commitment, or a depleting commitment. That's a tongue twister. The past is over. What's done is done. Acknowledge the feelings, learn from the experience, and give yourself permission to release any negative emotions or guilt. When one area of our life falls apart, new opportunities fall into place. And that is kind of true, actually, in many ways. Then we have choose love. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transforms in the presence of love. Show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. In fact, if you have a hard time with self-love, start outside yourself and work your way in. Showing love to others can be a gateway to loving yourself. And then we had you are healing. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focusing on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. So I think that actually all comes together quite nicely, Taurus, actually. And your reading was actually quite streamlined. I think that was one of the fastest readings I have done yet, Taurus. So I hope that was able to give you some guidance, some good messages for the month of February. If you've not done so already, definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it if you could do that for me, because it really does help the channel. And this is a baby channel. It's not even a year old yet. So yeah. I started at May in 2020, and it is very much a baby channel. But I'm really trying to grow it, so I would really appreciate any and all support for that. Okay, guys? So if you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe. There's lots of other readings that I do as well, and we're going to be bringing them in a lot more during 2021. So stay tuned. Things are really changing here, and things will be growing here. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you again on the next round of Redski's Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous and sometimes a little bit noisy and chaotic. But we make do with what we've got. Thank you so very much. Until next time, I will see you then. Later all. Light and love.